Mike, congratulations. When you get this, and I think you put it perfectly, it's a team thing, and it's not only that, but it's also something the fans can certainly appreciate.
You know, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of moving parts, and there's a lot of you know, hands involved for me to be standing here in front of you right now. And you know, it's just truly an honor, and I just want to make sure everybody was understood. And it's not about me, and I think that was so special through my time here at Tampa, when we overcame a lot of adversities and we did achieve our ultimate goal, win the Super Bowl. That it was all about, you know, all of us in that locker room, in that organization, and everything. And you know, I know my name's up there on that wall, but you know, it's representative of what we all did.
How about? What were your emotions out there, Mike?
I kind of got lost for a second in my speech, and, but you know, just you know, I held it together better than I thought it would. But you know, just I just want to make sure that everybody was, you know, a lot of thank yous, and that's what it's all about. It's about, and don't get me wrong, you know, we did well as a team. I know that my name's up there, and it's all about today, whatever. But you know, a lot of guys flew in, a lot of guys came for this. You know, my teammates and people from every which way, and you know, it's all about us. It's all about us, and I really think that's a tribute to the other individuals that are in the Ring of Honor.
Seems like your teammates believe that too. I mean, look at the turnout. That was incredible. That
might
many
be a
guys from that
record.
many different directions, that many different teams over the years.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, I'm honored. I'm truly honored in everything that's happened in the last 20 years being here in Tampa Bay, coming from Purdue, you know, and being able to be here for the last 20 years with the organization, to the players, the relationships. You know, again, I'm truly humbled, really, with everything that's gone about in the last 48 hours.
Mike, why do you think you were
such a note with the fans?
I truly believe that, you know, I cared about them, and they came back and they showed us that. I mean, training camps. If it wasn't my day to sign, I still signed. You know, leaving the stadium on Sunday afternoons. You know, make sure everybody got their autographs. Spent time with them. Talked to. You know, it's just from day one, it was important to me. You know, to build that relationship. Not just because I wanted to be fan favorite or something. They deserve it. You know, the fans deserve it, and I think that's where we came. But I don't know if it was my play or what I did. But you know, from my perspective, you know, I just felt that you know, they deserved it, and that's what it's all about.
So many fans I've talked to said they really felt like they could relate to that cruising, hard, tough style of running. They felt like they could relate to something like that. Did you get that same type of feedback over the years?
There's no question, the chants and the cheers, and when a big play would happen, if I was running and stuff like that, you know, it lifted a lot of the fans throughout the years, and yeah, and I guess that's where it started, from that relationship like that. But back and forth, me giving time to them and them just, you know, enjoying the way I played. It wasn't like I went out there and said, hey, I'm gonna, you know, that's the way. That's what I did. That was my style. That's what I did, and you know, I'm very blessed and thanked that I came to Tampa. You know, I didn't go to a San Francisco or Dallas and had all these Super Bowls and everything. It came with a group of guys, and we lifted in this organization through the organization's efforts and the players' efforts and the coaches' efforts, and you know, we made an elite ball club, and we won a Super Bowl, and I'm very thankful, you know,
Mike,
to be here.
Mike, you've been a great role model. I knew you in high school, and you have done the same thing off the field, and that's important. With the athletes today, they can look up to you. Being a former Super Bowl champion myself, I can appreciate that from you.
Well, thank you. It's what's in our hearts. It's what's in my family heart, and we really believe in the community reach out and in putting smiles on people's faces. And when we can do that, we know we can make a positive influence. And if we make a positive influence, we make our community and our society that much better. And if we can help point people in the right direction. So that's our goal each and every day of our lives now.
Mike, what's your most memorable run? I mean, you're emblematic of the boom, boom, boom. There's one run stick out. The Minnesota one where you
won the Super Bowl when you touched the ball line first.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, they're all great. They are. I'm being truthful in the situation. They're all great, but And I think that's the process, how those runs came about. You know, in the locker room, behind the scenes, when you guys run around and there was no fans, and what we did each and every day, it was the process that I cherish. And I know, hey, if you have it in your heart and you have it in your will and you have your determination and you have a group of guys that are going to be on the same page, those things are going to come. And that was the beauty of Tampa back in the day.
Mike, your kids were really young when you were playing. What was it like for them to be able to hear that crowd roar the way they did today?
You know, that's why it's our dreams. You know, I think when I retired, my son was almost 9. My middle daughter was 6, and my other daughter was, 4 or something like that, 3 or 4. So they got to experience a lot of the journey, especially with my son and stuff like that. Got to experience that journey of what Daddy was going through each and every day with a group of guys, and we come together. You know, it's unbelievable. We come together now today, the last couple, this weekend, and 16 years old, and we got all our kids together, and that's we're a family, and we're a Bucs family, and my kids are. We're well part of this journey, like they were each and every one of us, and it's awesome.
How was it last night? Were you trouble sleeping this morning? Real nervous? Excitement?
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that the halftime's over and it's I can enjoy it a little bit, and I can enjoy all the people that came in to celebrate this with me and be a part of it. But I'm very humbled. I'm very grateful to the Glazer organization, family, the Bucs organization. I am just take a peek. I really am. I'd never imagined that it would be such, this early. People talk about it, and I really stay to myself. I'm a head coach. We do a lot of things in the community, and I'm humbled. I'm really humbled and honored, and to be in the stadium for